wanting to know it. One-on-one, reaching high. One-on-one, touch the sky. We're breaking through, no limits here. Empower the world, there's nothing to fear. One-on-one, feel the light. One-on-one, we'll take flight. We rise as one with dreams so bright.
Good evening, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us again this evening. Welcome to another episode of One on One, where I sit down with one of Hopkins' female entrepreneurs and we discuss life, business, and the community. This evening, I'm being joined by Miss Dhalia Miranda. She is the owner of Semeti Giffiti Restaurant and Bar, as well as Dunbei Yurumei Drummers. Miss D. Hi. Evening. It's been quite some time since we last chatted. I know the last time we chatted, Semeti Giffiti Restaurant wasn't even here. This was a few years ago. You were still managing Blossoming's gift shop as well as Dunbei Yurumei. So a lot has changed since then. So tell me what exactly transpired, what happened. So you made the transition to owning a restaurant and bar right here on the beach.
All right. Well, actually, first, like before Semeti Giffiti, I had actually owned a little cafe or restaurant, probably about 16, 17 years old.
Oh wow!
Yes, yes, I do. Yeah, this was like way back, probably about 16 years ago. You know,
Okay.
probably I owned it. I had gotten help from Best, the organization outside of Pande, and I had opened my restaurant. We're all way before a lot of restaurants are here, But I did it for a while, and then I had more kids, and so I stopped for a while, and the drumming come on, and my husband recruited some guys. Actually, he was playing with some people, and then he switched on, to solo, and then he recruited some people, and then a lot of people are born with specialty, I'm good with making money and flipping money and managing stuff, right? So I manage his group, and then we do shows here and we do shows at the resorts and stuff like that, and birthday parties and stuff, right? So it's been good. And then I had also wanted to continue to do the restaurant thing, right? And then the money came, and then eventually I was like, I could have done other stuff, but I said, the restaurant's going to flip the money, right? And stuff like that. So we invested in the restaurant. And then, I'm not good at cooking, but I know people who are good at cooking, and I'm good at managing, right? So I opened up the place. And then, we started from scratch, and we made a name for ourselves. We're one of the top restaurants in Hopkins.
Yes, congratulations.
One of the top restaurants, it's simple. It's just a simple place, nothing fancy about it. We keep it traditional. We keep it minimal, but we never lose ourselves. We have to represent ourselves. So the restaurant color, Garifna color is the name. And then we do our traditional drummings. We do traditional foods, right? You would never lose your way. You could incorporate, but you can't lose yourself, right?
I love that. You never gave up that goal or that dream of still being in the restaurant business. Where was this first original restaurant? Right here, right at this location?
No, on the roadside there.
Okay, all right.
I still have a picture way back.
Okay, we need to insert that picture. And how long has Semeti Giffiti been in operation?
2 years and maybe 4 months.
Wow, and it has gained that much popularity in just a short span of 2 years?
Yeah.
Wow, I could have sworn it was longer than that. I swear it was pre-COVID or something like that.
May was 2 years.
Wow.
So it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's worth it, We've made a name, everybody have their own thing. Everybody have their own customers, so there's no competition. I'm happy for everyone, who's doing their thing. Well, you gotta be consistent, right? That's the main thing, because if you're not consistent, you don't really reach the top.
Yep, true. And maintain staying at the top. And so were you afraid of anything before opening a restaurant again this time around?
Not really. No.
Okay, you didn't have any fears. You did not let any negativity hinder your thought process from achieving that goal.
No.
Okay.
One thing I've learned in life, you can't like what people thinks doesn't pay the bills. So I just do me, my family, and stuff like that. So I could never be deterred from something that I want to do.
Okay. And then tell me then, so if you weren't afraid of anything, what were you excited about to see to be again in the restaurant and bar field? What were you excited about this time around?
I like I like a good turnover, money turnover, right? And stuff like that. Restaurant brings like good money, so I rather like take my chances in the restaurant, even though they have the season, they're not good, and I mean the slow, and but it, in my mind, like I cater for everybody, right? So I still have my like customers, loyal customers. So I wouldn't. I'm blessed so far. So the slow season not really like stop anything, but
Okay.
I still survive through it. So as I still do, I still have people just show up.
Okay, so the slow season isn't that much of a drastic difference compared to high season.
Nope.
And when we talk slow season, we're talking about slow tourism season here in Hopkins, which usually is between May and October-ish, you would
Yeah.
say. And then high season would be after that to the year. Okay, so what happens that's different during the high season? There's a major influx of tourists and local Belizean visitors as well. Do you do anything extra, or do you have any extra events or specials at the restaurant to cater to cater to the high season and all the activities that happen during that time? I mean, Christmas is in high season, Valentine's is in Easter is in high season. All of these major party and celebration times. Do you do anything special here to cater to that?
One thing we offer like cooking lessons. That's one of our thing, and then on TripAdvisor, just like blow up order, it just blow up. So we do like the cooking, especially the food,
Okay, that one's popular.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So and then also we do our drumming. We do drumming lessons. So, a lot of backpackers are, we have to give thanks to the backpackers. We have a lot of people from Europe who supported us when it comes to the cooking lessons and drumming.
Yeah, a lot of Europeans. Okay, all right.
And I have to give thanks to some of the businesses that send people to my spot, like Funky Dodo. They're one of my top supporters. Funky Dodo, like, always come through, with his guests, with recommendation and stuff during high and low season. So I can give thanks to them.
They recognize that it's excellent service, so they consistently and constantly refer their guests to an amazing beach experience. You don't want to take a chance and then on maybe a place that you're not sure of their service, and then your guests aren't satisfied. So that's amazing.
And also our drumming too, right? Our drumming, like you also bring in people drum. As you play drum, we just bring in one crowd, right? So a lot of people, and then we don't do this just 19, right? This is like every day. Whether we make money or not make money, because we have the drums that we just play it, right? But that also like generate, and also bring people to the spot, right?
So it's just drumming here at your restaurant, or do you also do get hired for out of the village or other parts of the village for drumming? Is that still an option? I knew it was an option before. Is that still an option?
Well, we do like weekly at Hopkins here. That's it's been our gig for like 3 years. Thanks to Hopkins here, they're really really supportive when it comes to our drumming. We also like offer drum making too. It's one of the activities in their book. You want to like make your own mini drum and then learn to play drums. We do that with Hopkins Bay, and then we do sometimes at other more resorts. Tatsuki, Royal Belize, and they have a lot of home property managers who also call us to. So we do drummings at their place for their guests, and drumming lessons too.
Okay. I noticed that your family is very active in your businesses. All your children, they support it, they lend a hand. And that's something amazing to see. Everyone knows that let's make this money together as a family. So any big plans for any plans of expansion or anything like that in the coming future?
I won't lie, right? I don't want to work for her, but I want to like no, right? So maybe I'll get my kids to like run it. Bonnie really loves to cook, right? Yeah, but one thing like no, she not focused a lot sometimes, but she just need a little talk and stuff. But Bonnie loves the cooking and stuff like that, and she has the customer service. Oh my god, she the best when it comes to that and stuff. So, but I don't really want to like work the restaurant for a while. I just need a year and or two, and I don't need to do a lot of work again. I can't. Yes, yeah. And then like if I had money too, well, Sham, Sham died, so I'm slowly looking to like
Shamika, your eldest daughter?
yeah to do the extension would be like a tour company. She's one of the best tour marine guides. So we want to do like a tour operator. That's so that we're going to expand to that and stuff like that. Diamond loves baking, so probably do like a baking shop and stuff like that. I always vision my kids like having their own the jobs, and stuff like that, so that they don't have to work for anybody. Nothing against like, all right, you do what you need to do before you get to, before you get to where you want, right? But you can't never ever always like leave yourself to enrich somebody else.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That is very true. I love that how you recognize each person's strengths and weaknesses, and so you want to work on their work on building whatever weaknesses they have, and but also focus on that strength and see how that can generate income. So I love that. So real boss lady, Miss D. I know Miss D. A long time, Miss D. Watch me grow up on the back street of Hopkins.
Yes, for the neighborhood.
Yeah. And so in the 2 short years of owning and managing your restaurant here, what has been your biggest challenge so far?
Well, let's put it this way, right? Will it like this neighborhood have certain people? I would say like they're already like developed, they're already like stepped in a life and stuff like that. But they sort of have an issue. But I think we don't come to like an understanding that hey, all right, you can't really take bread out of my mouth. Let us meet in the middle. It's just like become about the drums and noise. That's like the biggest thing. But otherwise than that, I don't really have any problem. But we've had meetings, and we come to mediation because I mean, if you already like established, you can't fight somebody with somebody with to come up, all right? That's all. But I work with my neighbor. Okay, we said what we need to say, and stuff like that. We hear out the lungs and stuff. But at the end of the day, we're good. If we're neighbors, we can't beef.
Sure.
No.
Yep. Miss D, you have a lot on your plate. Balancing a restaurant and bar, balancing the whole drumming band, dealing with supporting your children and their dreams, and now being a glamour. Your grandbaby, she's the cutest.
Oh my God, but I'm glad that she come. She's a blessing. She come at this time. I put her where I have the money for like support her and stuff like that. She come at the right time. I'd wish that but she's here. So I just love my grandbaby and take care of her. She's my heart. I'll wear an orange jumpsuit for my grandbaby. How did it?
Don't mess with grandma's heartstring. So then how do you find balance in all of this then, being pulled in all these directions, from the restaurant, from the drummers, from your children, from your grandchildren? How do you at the end of the day or at the end of the week find balance and to avoid, I guess, certain people don't perform well under pressure? How do you find balance and calm yourself?
Well, to be honest, I set up my life that in a stressful, that it doesn't require like a lot of work, just like just like the managing part. I don't really like get like override me and stuff like that. I make sure like whatever I have my liberty and my how I make my money and stuff like that doesn't like I manage it. I manage it like, and then we have like so small houses. I make my life simple. We have a boat, we have the little houses, and stuff like that. I make it. I make it like making me easy that no lot of stress. I don't like stress. I manage. I make life like set up my life that it doesn't have a lot of stress at all.
You mentioned the boat. I forgot about that. The boat. Yes, you guys are able to catch and provide fresh fish and seafood for your restaurant. Tell me more about that. That must be such a blessing and such a money saver rather than have to worry about hunting for all of these fish and seafood. Your husband is the one who spearheads that. He's the captain, and he goes out there and he catches the best of the best to provide the best of the best that's being served at their restaurant.
Our lives, my husband like the backbone, and like I take my husband like say let's say like $100 and I flip it, right? He do the backward and I do like he do the backbone and I just flip whatever, you know. And then when it comes to the fishing, like I don't have no problem coming to get like the fish. We have our boat. We set up our life that it doesn't it's not like a lot of stress. You know, we maintain it. We make sure that like it's self sustainable. So that there's no lot of stress.
Okay. And so after a successful week, after a successful year, or whatever the success may be in your business life, how do you reward yourself and say, man, I deserve this, or I'm gonna treat myself? How do you reward yourself for any or all your victories?
Well, usually I like to take care of the bills, right? Bills are normally 15. Anything after 15, I like to take like trips, right? I like to reward myself. Partying, not for me. I don't really, yes. If I want party, I have my own party, and stuff like that. But I like to visit other places, enjoy like, room service and other adventures and stuff like that, you know. But not into partying. I rather like enjoy. So like parts of Belize, our parts of Belize, really nice restaurant, really nice resort. Just go chill, yeah, the weekend, maybe the whole family, and just relax. Yes, because you have to reward yourself. I'll work and no play makes Jack or Jill at all, so you have to reward yourself, and life very uncertain. So you always have it, even if there's no time, you have to find time for yourself. Even if it's just for your mental health, you have to find that time.
Okay. And especially you mentioned traveling and experiencing other places and other wonderful things that Bliss has to offer, especially as a business owner. It's nice to see what the service industry is like in these other parts of Hopkins, to say, you know what, and tell yourself, you know what, we are up to par. Our standard of service is up there. It's excellent. And I've seen what other parts of Belize has to offer, and you tell yourself, yes, we got it too. You can find excellent service right here on the beach in Hopkins as well. And I know success is different for everyone. It's very important to note that everyone has their own definition of success. So what I want to know is, what is your definition of success?
I think success is like being able to like bring your life to a point that you don't really have to depend by anybody, and you will sustain yourself and stuff like that. Success, and as long as you're happy, it's all good. You don't have to be in a lot of millions and stuff like that. As long as you have something where they like flip, and stuff like that, and bring income, and you're good. You don't really to stress and work for anybody else. You're good.
Okay. How would you say technology has helped you on your business grow?
Really helped a lot. There's, wider world, when you put it out, it brings a lot of customers that in like, personal experience. So like the reviews and stuff like that. It's just because once you offer good service, you just sell yourself, and you don't need to do anything much more. You just sell yourself. So, but the internet really, really help us grow. with the reviews and people experiences when they post and pictures and stuff like that. It really helped a lot.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that. So, guys, if you want to catch Miss D in action, you can find her right at her restaurant right here on the beach in Hopkins at Semeti Giffiti Restaurant and Bar. She'll be right here. If you need drumming, she'll get there her drummers to take care of you. So, thank you so much, Miss D. It's been a lovely chat, but the wind is picking up, so we gotta get going. So, viewers and everyone at home, thank you so much for joining us today and being a part of this sit down here with Miss Dhalia Miranda. And please catch us next week for another episode of One on One. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Wow.
All
All right.
One-on-one, reaching high. One-on-one, touch the sky. We're breaking